Okay, what's up, guys? It's your host, PP, the Big P, aka your boy Pointless Purchase. I'm sure you get the point. Back with another, figure review video. And today we have the Ygmw OC Toys Kaioken Blue Vegito. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm not gonna, sit here and, waste your time. We're just gonna open this thing. All right, so let's open up this body first, right? Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, look at that glistening. Look at that beauty. Look at this beauty. Oh my gosh, dude. You could just glaze it for days, dude. I love this. You know I love me a good Kaioken Blue Vegito, bro. Look at him sparkle up. Look at his little bedazzled you know what I'm saying? Look, we got a little couple of squeaks going on right here, but nothing too bad, right? Like nothing, kind of what I expected from OC Toys. I do have their Super Saiyan God Vegito too, so I'll grab that for comparison, and just the Super Vegito as well. I also have the base Vegito. Okay, I have all the Vegitos, I'll admit. Now we'll open up the body here, as you know. Wait, I'll probably move this out of the way, sorry. So, cutting clips, pointless purchases, are we now? Okay, let's open this up. I'll put this right here for now, and this is what the effects are looking like. Not many, oh wow, there's a lot of heads here. I didn't expect that. There's a lot of heads. I like the effects. I like the spirit sword. They get the little blast effect right here. We got the multi-punches for the stuff. This looks pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. We got 2 extra faces is what it seems like. So it comes with about 5 faces is what it looks like. So this is how these cases look. So we're gonna take this stuff out of the cases. I'm gonna put the head on the figure, and then we're gonna get, right into it. Okay, just for reference, you're going to have to replace the neck peg when you get this thing. So it comes with this really small neck peg right here. If you guys could see, it comes with this really small one. And what you have to replace it with is with another one. I put like the longest one in, but you can replace it with one of these middle ones. It gives you a little pack of these neck pegs, and you can just take the other one out, put that one in, and then you have the figure. This is what it looks like in full and tell, obviously. So I put the longest neck peg on just because that's how I like to look at them. So yeah, but anyway, so this is what we got with the figure. I'm not really a big fan of the faces. I don't really know what to say. I don't like. Okay, so I'm gonna put the figure. So it comes with this windswept head, and it comes with this windswept head. So it gives you 2 windswept heads, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for the windswept heads, but the faces don't look that great. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with them. It's still pretty good. You don't get me wrong. Like, it was well worth getting the figure. Like, I love Kaioken Blue Vegito, and the paint on this thing is pretty nice. I like how pearlescent it looks. I like the shine. It's one of my favorite things about Kaioken, obviously. So this is how the side angle looks. This is how this side angle looks. The hair, obviously pretty awesome. They did a great job, right? This is how it looks from the neck peg. Remember, I put on like the longest neck peg. You don't have to do what I did. So, put his head down a little bit or something like that, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, after exchanging the faces and doing all the face stuff, I think I discovered my favorite face. Or at least the one that I think looks the best. I like the smiling, kind of cocky, almost Vegito, or confident Vegito, as I like to call him, because a lot of people like to misinterpret Vegito's character. He doesn't mess around in the Zamasu fight. He messes around in the Buuhan fight because he's trying to find a strategical way, because he wants Buuhan to absorb him. He needs to save all his friends. Anyway, that's not the point, okay? I'm not here to talk about Vegito's character. What I'm here to talk about is this Kaioken Blue Vegito. So, everything's kind of stiff a bit, or some of it's kind of loose. Some of it's loose, some of it's tight, some of it squeaks. I'm not gonna roll around with the arms too much, okay? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, because the last time I did that, it kind of broke. So, I literally had an OC Toys Vegito. I had an OC Toys Vegito that actually broke. Because I kept swiveling the arms and stuff. So you can only split this far, probably because the skirt going on right here. Or, my bad, the uniform, right? The gi. So, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's not too bad. I would play around with the arms more, but, I'm sure you can do that in your own if you get the figure. But I'm not, your boy's not risking it, you know what I'm saying? All right, this is our boy Vegito with, his spirit sword. But you, stab. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a little bit unnecessary. In fact, hold on. Let me grab somebody who deserves to get stabbed here. Hold on, let me grab Beerus out of nowhere. This is only the Dragon Stars Beerus, but oh my god, he's dead. Beerus is dead. Holy shit. Yeah, I know that. Awesome, right? Awesome, right? Oh my god, Kaioken Blue Vegeta versus Beerus, and all of a sudden Vegito's spirit sorting Beerus. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, I'm done. Okay, enough fucking about, right? All right, so the point is the spirit sword's pretty awesome. Okay. This is obviously one of my favorite parts of Vegito. I love the spirit sword effect, and every time I get to see it, it's just beautiful. I like putting it across his body the most. I really don't understand why. I'm just a huge fan of that. Like, whenever I can just put it across his body and, you know what I mean? Just stab him. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is some peak cinema. If you guys want a comparison, this is Super Saiyan God Vegito. This is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Vegito. This is them right next to each other. So once again, this figure is pretty awesome. Like, I won't lie to you. Like, it's a great figure. In fact, here, I'll put him right next to my, sorry, I have my Super Vegito in a stance. But I also have, there's some dust on him. I also have a Super Vegito as well, right? So this Vegito is really peak cinema in my opinion. I love him. I love the OC Toys Vegitos. They look really good in my opinion. Sorry, I had to put that back. I also have the base form Vegito. I mean, we don't really need to say that, right? But yeah, I'm sure you guys get the point. This is a really cool looking figure. It's sick. It's just a sick figure. I highly recommend it, to be just quite frank with you. I just think it's pretty cool. So remember, it comes with 2 extra screaming faces. It comes with a different amount of heads. It comes with a several amount of effects. It comes with a bunch of punching effects too. Also, this big blast, the 2 wind sweep heads, etc. You guys get the point. And then obviously it comes with cross arms, a bunch of hands, some more belts to, you know, change whatever you want, whatever you feel like it. This isn't going to be the longest review in the world. I really just wanted to show you guys the Kaioken Blue Vegito. I was going to get this figure regardless. I always love Kaioken Blue Vegito, especially from Dragon Ball Heroes. I'm a huge fan. This is a huge fan favorite of mine, right? I always would like to see Kaioken or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution on the fusions, like, because that would just, it's just so cool to me. And obviously they're super strong. Everybody likes seeing that. But I always appreciate seeing the Kaioken or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution on the fusions. I'm hoping that somebody will make a Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta like there was in Dragon Ball Heroes. That figure as well, because obviously that's an instant cop for me. But yeah, overall, this figure, I give it a 8.5 out of 10, because, you know, there's a little bit of squeakiness, this, and that. Overall, the figure's awesome. I would recommend getting it. It's a really good figure from OC Toys. With that being said, it's been your boy PP, the Big P Knit, the Pointless Purchases, Mr. PP, Pointless Purchases, out. Kaioken Blue Vegito is awesome.